Guess what, family? You don't need to mix or throw away your food. You can actually keep your food for longer using these hacks I'm going to give you. Hey there, my name is Jamila aka Little Mom. Welcome to Jamie Tells, where I bring you everything food, cooking, and how we can use food to nourish our bodies. I'm going to continue showing you these as I tell you what I want to tell you. Fresh fruits and veggies have a high water content and therefore offer natural hydration that is important for our cellular health, which might not be possible if our vegetables and fruits are not kept fresh and are wilted. Also, germs such as harmful microorganisms and parasites get into our food and drinks and may cause food poisoning, and we do not want that. So another important thing, when you are storing these foods in the refrigerator, remember to keep the cooked foods from cold uncooked foods, because the cold uncooked foods tend to produce bacteria that contaminate the other food. I'm a BSN RN, a nurse by profession, and good nutrition and health is part of me, and I would love to extend that to my family, you guys on YouTube. So right here, we start with our bananas. Right here, I have my bananas, and they are not yet ready well. So what we do, hack number one, is we are going to get this film, just like this. You guys, I am a very Senana fan, so I also got this from Senana. So what we're going to do is I got this from Senana at 16,000, and it is very huge. Yeah, so what we do here is we are going to get this film, wrap it. So this right here is ready to keep so that it can ripen very well. Next, we have this banana right here, and you know we can eat them at once, so we want to eat and keep some. But how do you keep the bananas fresh so that you avoid food poisoning, which can even result from GI disturbances like diarrhea, vomiting, or even more serious gastrointestinal disturbances? So right here, this is the film that we are using. So I got just a piece of the film. So what we do is we are going to cover this part right here. We cover this right here, and you make sure everything is covered so that the insects have no entry, whichever wanted to disturb or whatever has no entry. So right here you have it right here, so you have it covered like that, and we are good to go. So next is still bananas. Now these bananas are not ripe, but how do we keep them fresh so that they ripen in the right time without getting contaminated or things that can lead to food poisoning? So still we are going to use our film. So I get just part of our film and I cover it with and I use this film to cover our bananas. So you cover it like that. And there you have it. So there you have it. So you can keep this to ripen very well, yeah, and store very well to keep that fresh. So next in line is our herbs. Now herbs, we have herbs like rosemary, cloves, whatever herb that you can talk about. Now how do you keep this? We have herbs like rosemary, cloves, whatever herb that you can talk about. Now how do you keep this fresh from being even from being wilted or even contaminated? So what I did is, hack number 2 is you get this cube container, ice cube container, put your herbs very well and add some olive oil to each compartment. So you go right there. And our cubes are ready for storage by freezing. So you freeze these in the fridge and they are ready to use anytime that you need them. Hack number 3 are these vegetables right here. These right here. So here I put carrot, I put next one is how to keep ginger fresh. So right here I put some ginger in this container. Still, it is Reiko container, so I use this empty. So what I do, I put my ginger in the container and then I add water. Next is some watermelon. Now instead of using keeping your watermelon just right there still as full watermelon, you can actually cut it in pieces, put it right here, cover it in a container, and ready for use anytime that you need it. Keep it in a fridge. Next is some Irish. Now what I have here is Irish. What you do now, before you cover, you can actually, you see this sprout? Now to prevent the Irish from the roots from sprouting, you can keep them with an apple, just an apple, cover, and then cover with this, and then it is ready to be kept and ready for use anytime that you need it. Next is flour. Now this can be flour, this can be posho or maize flour, this can be rice, whichever that you want, or whichever that you have that you want to keep fresh. So what you do, put it in a container to prevent those insects from going there. I don't know how those insects are called in English, but we used to call them kaukomi back in school. So to prevent kaukomi from getting in your grain meal or your grain flour, put that and keep. Your flour will be ready for this. Next is tomatoes. You see right here, I have my tomatoes right there, so fresh and clean, and we want to keep them fresh for longer. You see that? See, first remove that, the stalk. See that? Now you keep them upside down. By doing that, you're preventing moisture from entering in there to spoil your tomatoes. Your tomatoes are ready for use anytime that you need them. Next hack is this delicacy right here. This is my favorite. This is avocado. So right here we have carrot. What you do, get your napkin, so this, after chopping your veggies, after cooking, there are some remainings. So instead of just throwing them away, get this foil, get this film, take some, and then you're good to go. Keep them fresh. So what you do, I think that is what I wanted to tell you so far. And if you have to keep the food in the refrigerator, please follow the instructions given on how to freeze and put your foods in the refrigerator. Without wasting any time, I've been Jamila, aka Little Mom from Jammy Tales, and I will be glad to meet you next time. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and share with your friends. I keep telling you that sharing is caring. Until next time, guys, bye bye.